fellow booktubers, my name is Lauren, you're watching Dreams Books Courage, and today we are doing another Top 5 Wednesday, this one being rebellion groups. I absolutely love this topic because rebellion groups are such a huge thing in so many dystopians, and I really love dystopians, so it was quite hard to pick my top 5. In my 5th place spot is the rebellion group from the Infernal Devices trilogy. This group wasn't really featured until the last book of the trilogy, but I feel like it's definitely worth mentioning because these rebels were forced to go against their entire way of life to save a certain person. I will not name who, but to save them from the clockwork creatures, which are pretty evil and pretty scary. Most rebellion groups rebel to go against the system due to their beliefs, but in this rebellion group they had to go against the system because they would not save a person from these horrible creatures. I think this rebellion group is awesome because they just really wanted to save one life. They honestly believed one life was worth a whole lot, and it totally is, but all these people were against them, and yet they still went to a battle although they knew that they were the weakest links. This group is very powerful not because of their rebellious ways, but because of their love that they truly have. In the 4th place spot, we have the rebellion group of Dumbledore's Army in the Harry Potter series. I don't remember exactly in which book that Dumbledore's Army is created, but I know that whenever it was created, it was such an awesome deal. I absolutely loved the story of Dumbledore's Army, how it got started, how it continued. Dumbledore's Army is all about being able to defend these students against the dark arts, and it's just an awesome society and completely secret, and it's just amazing how Harry and his friends really battle for Dumbledore and for the world in order to make sure that the wizarding world stays safe. I just think that's a very awesome cause. In the 3rd place spot, we have the rebellion group from the Throne of Glass series that really takes place in Heir of Fire. I won't talk too much about it because it comes a bit later in the series, but it's a rebellion against the king that has been going on for a while, but it just hasn't really made a big impact until now. And just knowing where this rebellion is going and what it could possibly do for the world, maybe bring magic back into the world, is just an amazing possibility that really needs to happen. And so this is just the start of a rebellion so far. But I'm really looking forward to how this rebellion group will ignite the world with magic and just wonderful things. And again, it's quite a secretive organization, but there are very smart people running it. And hopefully that will be able to get this rebellion group off its feet, but so far I love where this rebellion group is going, especially if Selena is a part of it. In the 2nd place spot, we have the Divergent trilogy by Veronica Roth. And I really enjoyed the rebellion group from the start. It's just amazing how it's set up and how much deeper this rebellion group is than you know. And I won't give any spoilers because the rebellion group really starts up in Insurgent, and I feel like it kind of fizzles away in Allegiant, but in Divergent it becomes a very big deal from the start, and you can just see it happening. It's just an amazing thing because a lot of these people are teenagers who are trying to go against an evil system, and that's just really awesome and also very difficult. They have to earn major support, and yet they are only teenagers, so it definitely requires a lot of work, but they're willing to put a lot of work into it, and they're very passionate about their cause. In my 1st place spot, we have the rebellion in the Hunger Games trilogy. I think I will always love this rebellion, just the way it starts with Katniss and she doesn't even really realize it, and how it just ignites itself around her, and she doesn't really want to be the spokesperson for a rebellion, but then she turns into it, and she is just such an amazing person to be a spokesperson. Throughout these novels, Katniss is still a teenager, and yet she's doing these amazing things. She's fighting against this horrible Capitol and President Snow at the head of it, and she just makes such smart choices, especially in Mockingjay and towards the end of Mockingjay, that you don't even think she'll make these choices, and then she does. And that just make the entire novel so much better. I love this trilogy and Katniss because not only do they start this rebellion, but they're able to finish this rebellion in such a strong and smart way, and they don't just go around killing everyone they see, but they really target certain people to make sure that this change lasts. Thank you for watching this video. I'd love to know what your favorite rebellion group is down below. I feel like a rebellion is just such an important thing, especially in dystopians, and I just feel like the political influence that these books have can really show it in real life. And I would love to know how you guys feel about these rebellions down below as well. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go get back to reading.